Hey y'all, we back again with another tea party. I got a few topics to talk about today. It's actually separate from Now That's TV and Zeus things, so this is more like celebrity tea. But like I said, I'm into a few things, so we're gonna jump into it. Also, mm, I hope y'all like my intro that I made. I'm really proud of my intro. As y'all can see, I'm like improving a bit on my editing and things like that, but learning as we go. Like I said, the last video. Sorry, y'all. This is gonna be like a tea/session. Yeah, that's the vibes. I'll figure out a name. I know I'm not gonna be doing tea party for long, but I want to find like a YouTube appropriate name for my lettuce smokers. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this video. Now, Mike Tyson, y'all, I heard that he lost that fight with Jake Paul, which honestly I'm not even gonna get into because I don't have time to discuss. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. So I'm not even gonna get into the fight. But this that he said is like Mike Tyson remind me of like one of them uncles that you like listen to their stories and you know some of the story is cap, but you don't know how much of the entire story is cap. Like that's kind of like the vibes that Mike Tyson gives me, like the uncle that just be talking. Now, do I believe that he did that? Hey, back in them days, it was some wild times, very wild times. So I feel like it's some truth to it, but yeah, this story was out of pocket. I don't even think I can read it just because of YouTube, and I'm not trying to get, any strikes before I even get a subscriber. But yeah, Mike Tyson was out of pocket. I just need to put my 2 cents on that because it's like, sir, you're coming back into the limelight and you on the same time. You still on the same time. Like you still out of pocket. Anywho, next I did want to talk about SZA because she said that she's mad that she got a BBL. And for starters, I am not body shaming. I'm not into body shaming. I love SZA either which way. But my opinion, when she very first got the BBL, which for starters, I said that she had a BBL. And did I say that she had a BBL? Let me think. Let me put this down because I'm starting to forget things now. But honestly, because if you look at the before picture, SZA always had a shape. So I was on the fence that, she, because I believe her, I'm gullible. I really thought that she had the injury and gained weight because as you can see from the before and after, sis had body. Like, so she very well could have just went along with, oh, I just gained weight. But when once she became thicker, I really just, like I said, I assumed that she gained weight. I didn't think that she had a BBL. But a lot of people were glorifying her, like, oh, she looks good. But I really just was like, dang, so SZA is the one out of a million that can gain weight and people love it for her. But now we see that she doesn't like it. But I think it goes again with the times are changing. The thick bodies are starting to fan out. And now it's slim and trim. And it's even starting to like pour on to the celebrities. We've seen the Kardashians, getting thinner. And it's a never ending circle. Well, a circle never ends. It's a circle. Things just keep going around and around because it's just like the early 2000s when, you know, people were on EDs and things like that. And sadly, it's like we're going back into that circle, which I know for SZA, she has the money to do what she got to do to get back to the size that she wants to get to, which, I mean, of course, nobody wants to go through that. But I just thought that was interesting that, she did come out and say that. And two, I think it's interesting because she hasn't even had it for that long. But I gotta say though, what the reason why I didn't think that she had a BBL is because she gained weight all over. Like her arms got thicker, the thighs, the legs, everything got thicker. So I feel like she probably did like some type of weight gaining supplement and then got the BBL and kind of, is having a hard time balancing that. That's just my theory, my opinion. But because I mean, her whole entire body got thicker. Like, look at her arms from before and after. Like, that looked natural to me. But next topic. Speaking of Kim Kardashian says that she's basically a single mother following divorce from Kanye. No matter what kind of help I have, I'm basically raising four kids by myself. Now, this, my opinion, may actually be an unpopular opinion, but this is what I want to say on this. Well, for starters, when you divorce somebody and you separate from them, you are pretty much technically a single mother already. Even if that man is getting his children 50-50, or even if he's getting his kids, I don't even 50-50, or even if he's getting his kids on the weekends, you're technically a single mother because you majority of the time have those kids. Okay? Now, no matter what kind of help I have, I'm basically raising four kids by myself. Now, the problem that I find with that statement and with the single mother statement is it's just, I don't know. I just find a lot of times that Kim Kardashian wants pity, but it's like when she was having all these kids with Kanye, it was already like a moment where people were like, "Girl, you sure you want to keep doing this?" Like I understood when she had, North and when she had Saint because she had those, on her own. She got pregnant and everything like that. But then once she started doing the whole surrogacy thing, in my opinion, like I said, this may be unpopular. I just felt like that's when she started doing things that she wanted. And by that point, she saw Kanye's mental. We seen it prior to her getting with him, to be honest. So it's like, okay, you have four kids. You still do have Kanye West in a sense because I've seen that he has, had his kids, he has gotten them and, across the country and across the world and all that. But then it's like you also have nannies, Kim. And if I'm not mistaken, Kim has one or two nannies. Like, and let's even take the kids out of it. If you had one child, like as much as Kim Kardashian travels and works and like Kim, like you may spend a lot of time with your children versus, so I'm trying to think of somebody who's very, very famous that's versus someone like a, you know, Taylor Swift don't even have kids. I'm trying to think of a celebrity that's like that has children that's very, 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 very busy. And I don't want to name an influencer, but I might have to name one. Honestly, like I'll say Aria Dawn, someone like Aria Dawn who's constantly doing club hostings, that's constantly, traveling and things like that. You know, she even talks about how it's hard for her not being able to spend a lot of time with her kid, and she has one. So it's like him, you work a lot, and I'm not knocking you for that, but it's like to really try to push the whole single mother narrative. Oh, my ex-husband he's mentally insane. You all see it. I'm pretty much a single mother. Okay. Like when I saw this post, I was like, okay, girl, when you can afford a nanny whose salary is more than the average 9 to 5 American, and you can afford that, and you can afford stipulations to where they do every single thing, you, like you have a customized nanny. If I get a nanny, I gotta read what she says she wants and tweak things based on what my budget can allow. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, pretty much these nannies are auditioning for them. And because of the amount of money that they have, these people will change their fashion sense. These people will change, who they hang around, what platforms they use. Like, y'all have enough money and power to make people do that. I don't have that. I can't tell my nanny, oh, you need to delete your Facebook. Like, I don't have the money to tell someone to do that. I don't have the money to tell someone, okay, and when you come in my house, you can't wear any Nike or Adidas. Not saying that the Kardashians have said that, but I'm just saying, like, they have money to pretty much have someone at their every, like, demand and request. So I'm just tired. And then too, it's like, girl, Courtney been doing this. Anyone out of them that I really feel like can, say the whole single parent thing, is Courtney. Because at a time when Scott was really off his rocker, like, Courtney was really a single parent. And what were you doing, Kim? What was you doing then, Kim, when you had a husband and Courtney didn't have a husband and she was a single parent? What were you doing? You were saying she don't do shit. Oop, sorry. And you, not even YouTube was watching this, so what do I care? But yeah, Kim, remember that? Next topic. So Lil Durk pleads not guilty to the you know what. He is going to be held until trial because there's a serious risk that he will flee because he was trying to flee prior to them picking him up. Child, this story is a mess. I'm not even going to dive into it because we all know what happened. In my opinion, I would expect for him to plead not guilty. I don't expect for him to plead guilty and just, I expect for him to plead not guilty. I'm just interested to see what their um, defense is. Like, what are they going to say? In my opinion, just because I watch a lot of crime shows, I watch a lot of First 48, very ghetto hood opinion. I just feel like for Durk, he very much could say, those are my people. Those were his people. As in Vaughn, like, the guys were the people who actually did it, you know, they were extremely close to Vaughn as well too. Like, it's pictures and videos of Durk not even with them and them being with Vaughn. So I feel like Durk can say, like, hey, they were mutual friends of me and Vaughn. It's sad that that happened, at that gas station. But, I had nothing to do with setting that up. They were my friends, been my friends. Yeah, I paid for them to get a flight out to LA. Yeah, I paid for a hotel room. But I was going to do that for them regardless. I've been doing that for them. That didn't just start out of nowhere. So I feel like he definitely does have a defense. Um, I just don't know, like, direct details. I've heard someone was wearing a wire, which if somebody was wearing a wire and they got the whole convo, then he is cooked like a Thanksgiving turkey. But if that's not the case, then if he was smart about it and just didn't talk about it with anyone around, any outsiders around, if there's no audio recording of him saying, like, yeah, yeah. But if it's audio recording, then yeah, my boy's cooked. Which he ain't really my boy because this person right here is my boy. Well, not him, but his daddy. So I thought this was so cute. I had to add this in at the end. Yaya and Wabi's son, Kentrell Jr. He is so adorable. I am a huge NBA YoungBoy fan, like, huge NBA YoungBoy fan. My channel that I was going to have previous to this was going to be called Top T. Happy I dropped that name, by the way. But I just wanted to add that in because I'm a huge YB fan. That's why I said Durk is not my boy. But I hate to see anybody going through what that man is going through. So I do wish him the best. But yeah, y'all, just wanted to close out on the cute video of Kentrell Jr. dancing, but pretty much that's all that I wanted to talk about today. It was not a lot of tea at all going on celebrity wise, besides the Ray J stuff, which I do not care about. I was going to talk about Lil Nas X song, but I didn't even care to listen to the snippet of it. So, but yeah, y'all, I'm about to record another video right after this, which I'm really excited to record because it's going to be my first reaction video. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And when I say y'all, I mean the three of y'all that watched my last videos. But I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.